So not only do I become anxious about using a restroom in public, but sometimes when I turtle a shit too long, I become anxious that I might crap myself, and that makes me depressed.
Uh-huh. Well, what you're describing is a textbook case of fecal anxiety.
Fecal anxiety? Is that a real thing?
Yes, it is a real thing and totally not something I made up just now instead of laughing at you.
How many people have had this fecal anxiety?
You are the first known case, so treatment will be extensive and expensive.
So how do I deal with this?
With therapy, from me of course. You first came to me with mild anxiety, but over the course of our consultation, it was uncovered that you are in fact a very sick and deranged individual who defecates himself when afraid. Now that I have diagnosed you with this very legitimate medical condition, I can help. Probably. Maybe.
Are we gonna work on my public shitting skills? Should I take a sabbatical and fly out to San Francisco?
No. No tutelage will be required. You just have to come into therapy twice, scratch that 3 times a week.
So you're gonna write me a development plan with a beginning, middle, and end, at which point I will have achieved the final goal and would thus no longer require your services, correct?
What? No, I'm trying to run a business here. It's gonna work like this. You come and complain to me about your problems, make some marginal gains in dealing with those problems before ultimately falling back into the same behaviors that brought you to me in the first place.
That kinda looks like a vicious circle to me.
Oh, my sweet summer child, the real way you deal with your problems is to always fucking talk about them, always tell yourself how terrible you are, and make no real life attempt at self-improvement. You just have to accept the fact that you're deranged and use that as an excuse as to why you always come up short, which is always because you're a loser.
Hey, you know what? You're right. Why would I keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different outcome? I've been complaining nonstop about my comfortable upper middle class upbringing, but the existential dread and the guilt that comes with that won't go away. Instead, I'll complain to a barbiturate addict with dubious medical qualifications whom I pay to agree with me.
That's the spirit. Now, sign this disclosure form so we can get you started on a lifetime of recurring payments with zero value added.
Well, of course. And sir, thank you for everything you'll never do for me.
And thank you for helping me purchase my second Ferrari.